We are sat outside a record store, which I get the name wrong every single time. It's Vinilo Records in Southampton, with a lady who we've not spoken to since 2015. It's Rae Morris. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Nice to see you again.
I know, it's been a long time, and a lot's happened in those 7 years.
Yeah, it has. I guess I do take my sweet time in between records, but that would have been my first album that we met on, right? So yeah, I guess I have made another couple of albums, thank goodness. But yeah, I probably could have been a bit quicker about it.
I mean, there's 2 years that we'll forget about. That didn't really happen. But, well, the first album, we met you twice. Skip the second album, straight to the third. So,
yeah, what happened there? Why didn't we meet on the second album?
I don't know. But yes, that's what we're here for. We're at Vinilo Records. You're doing it in-store because Rachel at Fairyland came out last week. Mm-hmm. And it's just wonderful, Rae Morris. It's exactly what we were expecting.
Is it? Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. Well, it's a really good feeling putting it out. And so far, the feedback I've had from a variety of people, whether they are kind of original fans or new listeners, has been positive across the board. So I'm really chuffed and yeah, I'm very happy.
There's one song that really stuck out to me straight away, and I hope when I describe what it reminds me of, you kind of take it the way that it's intended. It's Spitting from the Top, and it's got this, like, the instrumentation in it is really magical, kind of gives me like Mary Poppins Disney vibes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we were going for.
Okay, good.
We have a kind of vaguely jokey thing where we say that I am like a modern day Mary Poppins, which is mostly because I'm quite mundane in my, I'm quite normal really in a lot of ways, but there's something magical about Mary Poppins, isn't there? Yeah. She's got her magical ways. So I think that was part of the main approach of the record, to highlight the kind of magic in the mundane things in life, in the same way that I kind of tend to approach life.
Oh, great! I'm glad I've.
Yeah, you're on, spot on, yeah. Spot on.
That song was like it kind of just gave me like a memory of like watching Mary Poppins. It was like a sound hug.
Oh, that's exactly what we were going for. I'm really happy to hear that.
Good. I was like, I hope you don't take this wrong way, saying, yeah, you sound like Disney.
Oh well, what's wrong with that? I feel like a lot of people have generally positive memories of childhood with Disney. I'm sure there are people that say otherwise, but have you got some Disney tattoos down there? Oh look! Simon is showing me his leg that has Woody. I see Woody. I don't know who that is though.
Animal.
Oh, that's Animal.
Yep.
Well, that's actually terrible that I didn't recognise Animal, because I've met Animal. We did the one show on the second album, and Animal did a drum solo with me. If you look on YouTube, you can see it.
That's amazing.
Check it out.
I mean, anyone that gets to play with animals is just amazing.
They're great tattoos.
Yeah. So when did you actually start the process for this album?
Just before at the start of, was it kind of the end of 2018, the start of 2019, Friars and I started writing the songs for this record, and then one or two of the songs were kind of ideas that we'd had from a few years prior that had kind of always stuck around as being relevant and something that we would want to use at some point. Yeah. That we're like, okay, this is the time, we can do whatever we want now, because I was kind of in between labels, and there was a lot of freedom, and we just did exactly what we wanted to do. So yeah, it was we had a whole year at home pre-pandemic, just locked in together making music, and then the pandemic happened and we had another couple of years of that. So it has been a kind of subdued time, so it's really nice to be out and about after all that.
Did any of this writing process change when we were shoved into lockdown, things like that? But because you're kind of already in like a self-proclaimed lockdown, did it really affect the way you were working too much?
Well, I guess because we did a whole year of it before, that was a really creative time, and we're like, wow, we've got this time together where everyone else is still buzzing around doing stuff, but we get to just kind of be in our studio at home doing this secret thing that we love. And in terms of creativity, that was off the charts great, and it was I've been thinking about it a lot recently, and it really was the most wonderful time of my life, because we were just kind of loving our situation and really enjoying it and making the most of it. And obviously, for those that don't know, we had a baby 13 months ago, so our life now is slightly different. We don't get to just be self-indulgent and make music all day.
Yeah, babies tend to change things a lot.
Yeah, they do. Do you have experience of that?
I've got 2 nephews and a niece.
Okay, so you've witnessed that firsthand.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I have a little game,
Okay.
which is called Stream Me, Say That You Stream Me, which
Love it.
is just higher or lower, but with streaming numbers, surprisingly. It's very unique.
Okay, I love that.
But it's obviously your songs. It'd be a bit random if I was just like, it's the Beastie Boys.
Oh, I was quite looking forward to guessing, wildly guessing, but
I mean, this could still be
we
wildly
could
guessing.
expand. Yeah, true.
Because we are starting with Someone Out There, the acoustic version, which is at 611,000 streams. So are we saying higher or lower for Dancing with Character?
Oh, that's really interesting. So that's the acoustic version, is that?
Yeah.
Dancing with Character.
It stacked up quite a lot.
I think Dancing with Character is lower than that.
You were wrong on the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 1,023,000 for Dancing with Character.
I've underestimated my song. I guess I
But
just...
not that bad.
I didn't really know that they were the streaming numbers. Some people get really obsessed with Spotify for Artists, don't they? And kind of look at that. Like, Friar's being one of those people. He's like, let me log into your Spotify for Artists. I want to see what's going on. But I'm just not at all interested.
Well, this makes this game a little bit more fun, though. So we're going from Dancing with Character, which is at 1,023,000, to Closer. We're saying higher or lower for Closer than Dancing with Character at just over 1 million.
Oh, my goodness. So Closer was on the first record? Second record? I can't even remember.
It was on the first.
First record. Wow, I seem like I really have no connection with these songs. That's not true, by the way. I do. I do have a connection. I think maybe I'd say higher for Closer.
Yes, 1.6 million.
Okay, nice. I like that.
And then we are moving on to, I'm pretty sure the second album, For Do It is the second album.
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
So we higher or lower than 1.6 million?
Higher.
Yes.
Yay.
2.8 million.
Whoa.
Then we are moving on to the third album and the
Okay.
most current single, which is No Woman Is an Island, which are we saying higher or lower than 2.8 million considering it's only been out a couple of weeks?
Definitely lower.
Yeah, but still 140,000.
That's pretty low. I feel like it should be doing better than that. It's making me feel like we need to kind of do more of this radio promo to...
Still over 100,000.
Can you play it a bit more, please, on your show?
Still over 100,000.
Oh, no, that's yeah.
Still picking up us.
Okay, that's
like
good
a week
point.
or so, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got high standards, though. Come on.
It's fine. We'll be getting there. So we're now going to... Well, actually... this would have been a perfect time to make this joke. Push me to my limits. I was going, let's push you to your limits.
We'll imagine it happens.
There's a really funny joke there. Right, so we're going from No Woman Is an Island to Push Me to My Limits. So we're saying higher or lower than 140,000.
That's a great question because Push Me to My Limit is definitely like it's not a single, and I feel like a lot of people would skip through something like that. It's a harder listen, I think. So I'm gonna say it's higher than No Woman Is an Island because it's been out there for longer.
977,000.
Okay, great.
So nearly a million.
Good on everybody for listening to that one. Good on them.
So we're on to the last one. So we're going from Push Me to My Limit at just shy of 1 million to For You.
I know deep down that For You is one of my highest streamers. So I think...
Is it? I don't know.
I think it is. I think apparently that's what people tell me. So I think it is definitely higher.
Yeah, it's your highest.
Okay, cool.
7.3 million.
That's nice. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's really amazing. I'm amazed by that because that is one of the first songs that I ever wrote. Truly, like I'd say like the 4th or 5th song I ever wrote. So it's quite nice to feel like the essence of what I was doing back then is kind of still relevant. Yeah. With somebody or somewhere.
Thank you very much, as always.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for coming down.
Cheers.